I guess I'm live now. Greetings. All right, thank you for joining us for tonight's unfocused broadcast. All right, I think it's working. Maybe this isn't the best way of going about this, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Who cares in the long run? All right. All right, we're going to. I have no idea if anything is working. I'm pretty sure it does. So, yeah, tomorrow's going to be obviously here fireworks in the background. Tomorrow's gonna be a neutron, I think. Should be all right. And Saturday also, if everything works out. Neiman, we're gonna put. Well, I'm putting Neiman on the back shelf right now until all that clears out. Who knows if that's ever gonna clear out? So, yeah, I've been getting some backlash from him for a while. So, jeez. Well, from what I get from him, he's not letting everything. He's not saying everything that he could have be said. They're holding back on a lot of stuff. So I'm not sure what, but and also he's growing in a different way. Might not be liking it too much. Maybe getting too human. And also, I was told that he might have some, or he has some Yael connections too, which Yael can be very our way to the highway type of energy. If you look at Sasani or Bashar's group, some people have connected that Sasani is future Yael, not just with us. So it makes a lot of sense, actually. I wasn't too keen on it before, but well, that has changed. I've dealt with some of the Yael, and they're kind of pain in the ass. So I just said they're all like that. So all right, surround energies with light, bring in the alien energies. And we're going into connect to your higher self, higher dimensional energies for your answer questions. Pamela, are there any messages from my family? From my family? Well, yeah, just do an energy clearing when you feel is right. Yeah, it just seems to be some energies there that are influencing others that are around you. You might pick up on some of that. Just an energy cleanse is good, or just do it once a day, which I actually recommend. So, and everybody should do it. All right, any messages from my guides? Concentrate on yourself. Realize also concentrating on yourself sends you to other people for the assistance of them, for their soul growth. So, yeah, people say, "Oh, you're being too selfish." Not necessarily. You are growing in your own energy field. So just trust your instincts and do as you feel. Gunny, many messages from higher self. Not worry about anything. Going through many transitions. They're all kind of overlapping each other. And a change in December, but nothing too dramatic. I know, December. Yeah, December. Something in December. Any messages from Prime Creator? Just follow your higher self guidance, your intuition of who to connect to, who to assist, who to call, who not to call. Your intuition is going in. There is some fear factor from others that you're actually tapping into other people's energies more than you might realize, but sometimes makes your connections. You're not always sure what you're connecting to because you're feeling other people's stuff. You might connect to that. That doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. But there you can run interference. So, Carol, might have heard that. Carol, are there any messages for me? Yeah, you're going into a higher connection with Elohim of assisting your family members and just releasing blockages, but especially around the children energies, releasing a lot of blockages in their mental state. You're also healing a lot of chakras at this time with the younger ones, mostly kids, like grandkids or something. Any messages from us? For us, from our founding fathers? Yeah, don't screw it up. Don't listen to the media. Trust yourselves. Really, there during their time, the media was terrible. Also, worse, I guess. I don't know how they're worse. Well, yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of Illuminati energies in the media that you haven't heard before. Obviously, you've heard it all. Just trust yourself. Spirituality is becoming more known here. It is known back then too, but now things are really going to start to heat up. Marianne, any messages for me? Let's see. They say you're walking a thin line, but in a good way of transition. Your energies are all around California, protecting you at this time. Any messages from Archangel Michael? Just go into yourself, trust your senses. There's a male energy that you're connected to for healing and guidance at this time. I have no idea. That you're, either way, it's male energy you're working with at this time. We'll just leave it at that. Jackson was a morning I had a conscious dream where I was sitting next to an artist who was drawing Alaska and her card with colored pencils. Who is the artist and what was the dream message? That you're getting a different idea of her. You're seeing her in a different light, which is good. Nothing to worry about. So go for it. It's just a different point of view. That's all. I hate cold showers, but feel guilty if I don't do them because people say it builds toughness. Can my guides give a conclusive answer as to whether it is helpful to my growth and relationship, or is it if it's not helpful to my do whatever you want. Sometimes hot showers, warm showers are okay. Cold showers, you don't have to do them all the time, but if that's toughness, go for it. It doesn't work for everybody. Yeah, more power to it. It's whatever you want to do. I wouldn't go by any of that. Just do whatever you want. Who cares? If cold showers are working, obviously you won't be asking this question. So do what works for you. Try different things out. No, every other day, every once in a while, you might want to do something like that, like a cold shower. That makes more sense than every single day. No. So, who knows? Can you dance? Any messages? Jeez. Yeah, it's been the astral world has not been pleasant recently. That's not your message though. Any messages? I see a lot of good luck energies, and you are manifesting more positive energies. Yeah, nothing's always going to be exactly perfect, but you are pulling in more positive timelines you have before. You're also adding more, I would say conflict, but in a way where you can grow properly. So it has not, you're thinking about what to bring into your energy. I wouldn't worry about it, but it's nothing you can't handle. But there are layers of energies that you're pulling in for your direction to go in. So, any other messages? Basically, your secret space program connections are getting stronger. You might get visions, you might get ideas. It's hard to say. A lot of Zeta energies around you at this time. Obviously, the secret space program isn't what everyone. It's not as exciting, but it is. It's take for what it is. You also have a lot of duck energies around you too. I feel about ducks. It might be very cleansing and healing for you. Look at them. They're all galactic alien ducks. And they can be like our world to a degree. I mean, they can be like us in duck form. So, with hands and stuff like that. So, I think that can probably resonate. That's pretty neat. I don't see those very often. But Tara, any messages for me? Yeah, you're in a transition. I hear one of your guides say tidy up the place for you guess. Maybe during not to say it's not tidy already, but tidy up the place for some reason. Take that with a grain of salt. But it's worth thinking about. Do I have any messages? Do I have any new guides or connections around me that I could connect to? Uh, a dolphin energy named Coco, and a panda bear by the name of, I get the name Sherry. So always go with that. Those are fun. Aaron, any messages? Mm. You're going through a transition phase, as you can see, of clearing out heart chakra blockages. And I would say that your sleep state is going to improve, but it's hard to say completely. But your sleep state does look like it's going to go through some kind of transition, maybe more astral connections, more downloads. So follow what you feel. Any messages from my ancestors? I see a lot of manifesting is going to start increasing and get stronger and stronger over uh, the next few years. Even this year, yeah, it's just the timeline energies are getting hotter around you in a positive way, of better, more focus is coming through. So focus on what you feel right now, but other directions are definitely going to start coming through soon. So follow your feelings on that. Susie, last 2 weeks have been difficult for me. Are there any positive messages for me? I feel like you're on the way. You're at the end of that. Yeah, it's just there's a lot of self reflection. Basically, it's like getting it over with. It's just the trauma has been for you to go to the next level of yourself. So it's like a workout, but it will come to an end. What have I been doing? Astral. More energies are going to start increasing in a positive way. Most likely, you'll get more rest. It's probably another reason why things are so difficult. It's hard to focus. Just concentrate on your guide, yourself, and your guide energy will assist. Yes, you do an arrangement of your guides also, because some of them haven't been the most helpful, but you're bringing more guidance through. They're just they're just blocking a lot of directions for you, but things are going to. Yeah, I see a Henry Kissinger there. So you are going to go to another level of yourself, and obviously it's not so easy. Yeah. There, you're clear. Henry, yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, you're clearing out his nonsense. As you can probably see. Beth, I recently the dark ball planning on cutting off some social media and other aspects of the internet due to their temper tantrum as things are shifting, which is happening today. These things aren't loading any info. Oh, it's just temporary. Yeah, you're always going to hear something like that. There is a shift. I believe it's more for the positive. The dark ones are, I believe it's more for the better in the long run. They're trying to really censor everybody. And I believe that a lot of that's been stopped. I would say that Facebook's going to go through a lot of transition eventually. Facebook's like a wasteland, unfortunately. Any messages for me? Yeah, not to worry. Your guides, your connections are going to get stronger. You're more believing in yourself. So trust yourself. Don't give in to the fear. Fear is they're just trying to trigger everybody. That's all that's going on right now. Ryan, do I have any messages from wearing guide named Serafina? Just want to check something really quick. All right. Yeah, there are two of you that you're connecting to at this time. There's also a lion being, as you said, are you're bringing more of the weird energies closer to the society slowly. Of basically of you know honoring the old cabal, basically healing the old cabal energies. So not obviously not given to the fear, as you do not. A lot of the rain is being manipulated, as you can probably know. That will eventually come to an end when humanity has to come out of its death spiral, basically, is unknown. So your energies are assisting the weather. That's the main message there. Where you're allowed to, of course, but your astral stuff's very much involved with that. What I've been doing in astral, I see a lot of feline temples in astral. I feel like you're tapping into an energy, Earth of the future, but also Earth of the future. You're getting maybe visions and thoughts of it, maybe just energies of what's to come. Uh, I see a change in the next 2 weeks, also of not going into full details, but just some kind of maybe not too dramatic, but a change is on its way, a timeline shift. Nothing too dramatic, but your astral is basically you're just clearing it out. Obviously, there's going to be blockages there, but I just get there's a change coming. I'll just leave it at that. Hello, Independence. Oh, yeah, this is Donna Riggs. Independence Day. Are we free? Well, what's your definition of free? No. Tuesday evening around 8:15, I believe I saw a UFO. Can you tell me if it's true? Yeah, I believe so. I think a Zeta from what I can feel. Zeta UFO. Yep. Just giving you your old 4th of July present. So, yep. Yeah, I believe they are definitely in your area. Now, if you catch them, that's another story. If you see them, but yeah, that shows that you're getting more comfortable with all this, which is good. Yeah, it can be kind of weird. I mean, obviously, I believe you've been comfortable with it for a while, but time and place for everything. Any messages for me this 4th of July? Yeah, I would see your psychic abilities opening up more this year. Not tremendously, but your intuition is going to get sharper. I feel a lot of it, you're just living in the third dimension for various reasons of observing this reality. And to observe it, you have to be connected to it. And this is why your higher energy self hasn't fully showed itself just yet. Oh, interesting. Jess. Oh, interesting. Karma. Jess. Karma clearing continues for me as usual. Most recently, feeling wearing energies around. What am I clearing out with them, and specifically, what messages do they have for me? Yeah, it feels like. I mean, I feel like you're connected to the more positive timelines. Not to say it weren't before. We might become more aware of it. A lot of it is like, you know, that's where you live is your station. I wouldn't call it your station in life, but it's your post. Think of this world as a post-apocalyptic world, which it pretty much is. And this is your post. This is your, we're living through the zombie apocalypse, and you are sending signals out to the universe. I'm not just saying that. Yeah, you're there. You're where you are located. It's low key. Nobody pays attention to you. For the most part, the not many crowds following around. Let's put it that way. It's all done on purpose. So yeah, you're clearing out karma, but also you're downloading a lot of data. And it's just that the world, as you know, is never ready for anything. But things are definitely shifting. Energy has taken some hits lately. Yeah, join the club. Fatigue level is getting more intense and than normal. My intuitive sense is increasing. That's good. And any side to my astral work that can shed some light. Yeah, about the Neiman. Yeah. Felt the shift in his energy. Trickster Trickster energy, they're persisting little piss ants. Yep, we can't handle this. Yeah, so yeah, that old Neiman thing is really bizarre. I feel yeah, it's just I mean part of it's so bizarre. So I definitely feel the energy. Yeah, he's been kicking my ass for 3 days. He's super pissed. So there's a lot more going on there. Also, yeah, to say about the Neiman thing, there's yell energies. So if there's yell energies, a lot of them like the things that they want. So yeah, I do feel a shift in your energy. I know you're probably saying about damn time. Yeah, things are getting better energy wise, life wise might be a different story. Now fatigue, you're connected more with astral. It's like you completed this area of your blockage. I know everything is slow as molasses. It's just watching paint dry seems to be a career for most of us. But it's essential. It's just hard. That's why they have TV. So I watch TV. I know there's manipulations there, but hell with it. It's like you gotta do something. I mean, shoot, there's only so many books you can read without getting too bored. So yeah, I think your energy, your sight, your intuitive abilities are going to start maximizing, increasing for the next couple of years. I don't know why they say a couple of years, but things are going to start getting stronger. Definitely. Not to say I get too out in space, but I do see you doing like a switcheroo. It's about time we break through. So, Miles, any messages from the Illuminati? Awesome. That's great. That's good stuff. Yeah, you are making peace with them. Not to say you have not had peace with them before. Yeah, they say you're very brave and you're going to go far with them. Keeping your own when you talk to them, you don't let them take you over. But they certainly do try, at least the darker ones. Now, the positive ones, they are holding your hand, but not in a way like you don't know what the hell they're doing. They're holding your hand, meaning they trust you, you trust them, you're on an equal side with them. The darker ones obviously are playing everybody like a fiddle, but you are, I think, from what it seems like, you earn their respect. And I do see Anunnaki beings like strange costumes, like Egyptian weirdness around them. So, gold. So, keep connecting. So that was the movie Stargate. That alien in Stargate. I would say that's not exactly Anunnaki, but might as well be. Any messages from Spirit? Yeah, I see you're doing a lot of forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself. And you also passed a timeline where you just feel more awakened. You're willing to face your, I wouldn't call it fears, but face yourself. And, just wait, you're just ready to open up yourself more. And, I believe, a lot of times we're ready all long time ago. It's just never time, timelines. It's just, like I said, it's like watching paint dry. You might be ready, but the rest of the world isn't ready. And so you have to, sit on your hands for a long time. You can probably feel a lot of that. So I think things are going to start to open up for you spiritually wise, understand things a little more clearly. Not too much, but things are going to open up. Oh my God, it's Moses. I've been receiving a lot of messages about money, cryptos, or even gambling, and that will be all right. But in reality, I only get more costs and negative results. Is my boys their faith and spirit being tested? Yeah, don't gamble, obviously, or don't do too much. But do what you're comfortable with, but be extra careful because you're being tested. Like I said, don't lose, don't bet the farm, but test stuff out because I think you are going to manifest a better income connection, but you're going to have to take some hits to get there first. Like anything else, like any business, business has to go through losses in the beginning. Like I said, don't do as small amount as you can. Just play the market or just do it long term. I don't know how cryptos work, but I believe, just gotta play the market because I see that you're going to get good luck with this. just like I said. I know they say be safe. You gotta bet the farm for you to get any results, but yeah, I'd be careful with that. But I feel like you have an eye for this, and nothing's ever 100%, as you know. But long term is going to be what will work for you in the long term. Does my higher self have any message for me? Yeah, because you're kind of you know you're I wouldn't say you're setting yourself up for failure, but you will bring in more positive luck to yourself. Like I say, be extra careful what you put out there. What you're doing with the crypto stuff, be very careful. Yeah, the smaller the better, I would say. It's like little bits of positivity. 'Cause I don't think you're being manipulated or anything like that. Because I think they're getting you ready for good luck. It's just they're testing you, yeah. So yeah, because I think you're just, you know, I just feel it in your energy field that you can make this work. You just seem to have an eye for it. So I guess as a Illuminati connection you have there, you'll make it work though. Just ask for assistance, ask for clear your vibrations when you do this type of stuff, when you're doing the gambling stuff, clear your vibrations. And yes, realize not everything's going to be 100%, but once again, don't bet the farm. Never do that. I would just do well tests here and there and just never bet the farm ever. Some do, but they're Illuminati people, so different story there. Again, I had a dream. Like they go to California and everything is fine. I go to California with 50 cents and now I'm a millionaire. It's like, come on. Again, I had a dream where I was wearing a suit, holding a clipboard, and had to observe how powerful some of these ancient Atlantean gods were. That's interesting. But then some other aliens who were like self-made kings interrupted. The two different types of group then fought for power. I continue to observe. Can you tell me what this is about? Wow. So the clipboard shows modern times, modern energies. So self-made kings, I believe, is more the CEOs companies. Two different groups that fought for power that I continue to observe. So it's like the modern Atlantis energies that you are unfolding, like the modern CEOs that you can detect, in the modern day. Like you can feel Atlantean energies through any like Disney or IBM. And it's like, wow, you're Atlantean in your past life, weren't you? Yeah. So they're doing it again. They're using their magic here. So you're getting more intuitive with it, from what I can see. Interesting. Does Archangel Michael have a message for me? Well, first off, you're clearing out trickster energies. You're trusting yourself more, and you're going to get stronger. Yes, this is hard, but yeah, because you want to know the truth. You're used to having, like I said, life on alien worlds. Most of the information's out there. Their history, other worlds, their history is there. Everything's clear. On this world, nothing makes sense. It's like everything's backwards and in the gutter, or yeah, it's all done by design, obviously. Especially when you go against the system. I mean, one thing, living in the system life isn't easy, but like when you do this type of work, like what I do, what you do, what others that are here doing, you're going against it. It's like you're climbing a mountain to throw a bunch of boulders on you. It's like, and you still kind of swift around. It's like it makes life even harder. So yeah, just keep going forward. Inara, why am I so sensitive to cold breezes and suddenly weather changes? My ears, my head hurts, and my neck muscles. Yeah, you need to live in the desert. I think it's more Palladian connections you have. You're just, I don't know, just feel like you're kind of like allergic to this reality to a certain degree. So you're used to alien environments where the weather is very brisk, very calm, very kind. in this world is very brutal. So you're connecting to the chakras of weather, the inner energies of it. And a cold breeze should not always be so cold. So I think you're connecting to the intent of that weather. Meaning that weather has a manipulation around. I think you're connecting to it from what I can feel. Just a thought, you can connect to it, clear the vibrations. Maybe, who knows, maybe you'll be out in the weather and everything will be fine. You might feel hot in a cold weather. It's hard to say. Yeah, just put your intentions. What's going on with the weather? What do you sense from the weather? Obviously, when you feel sensitive, it's hard to connect, but you never know. It's like, am I feeling reptilian energies here? Is that a manipulation? Yes, it is. Yep. All this weather, let me tell you, the Illuminati are just pushing buttons. They manipulate the weather all the time. Hey, let's bring some rain over this area. Hey, I'm going on vacation this area. Let's make it nice and sunny. I'm being serious. Obviously, I have to be pretty high up to do that. So, yeah. It's not that hard. They have planes that do it with clouds all the time for it to start rain. So, it's a lot more sophisticated, though. What am I doing astral? Believing in yourself in this reality. Yeah, realize when you do a spiritual awakening, obviously you're going to get tested heavily. Because it's like waking up in the Matrix. Like when Neo wakes up and he has the sludge all around him. This is a little bit harder because you're not seeing anything. But spiritually, you're shifting. It's like you opened up a door of reality. And now you're seeing things more clearly. So I believe you're not quite, you're getting there. I think you're actually there. You're there and half there. You're understanding the reality, but then you shut it down because she's like, well, this is too much. But that doesn't mean you have to be open to the secret society too long. But I feel like you are going to a more higher consciousness of understanding. That's what you're doing in astral. I know it's not so fancy, but that's what I see. Miguel, during a bike ride, I saw the name Olympia. Do you have any messages about this name? Olympia is like an Atlantean name. It's also a name of Sirius. It's also a name of a planet. Planet Olympia. I don't know where it is. I would say it's Orion. So it has a lot of spiritual connections. I believe you were on a planet called Olympia in the past. But also has a lot of sacred energies around it. So, yep. There's also angels named that. And it's just, I feel like the planet is the one that you're really connected to. Is it a friendly planet? I believe so. Yep. I've been seeing 1-1 the last few weeks. Are there any messages? Yeah, angelic energies that you're aligned with your chakras. Aligned with bringing in new energies, new ideas. Things will get more simplified for you and better ways spiritually. You're going into a spiritual upgrade. I can say we always go through a certain amount of upgrade. I feel like you're going to a big one this August, maybe even this. I think it's more August, but we'll see. You might start sooner. Amy, I feel something big and wonderful coming my way regarding business opportunity. Something that will benefit and bless me in many areas of my life. I know what the opportunity already is. I'm just wondering if a woman named Katie Sue will be part of that and if she will be a good business partner. She will be a good business partner too, yes. Yep, and you're also going to make new connections also. Yep, just ride the wave. Yep, you're doing good. I would like some help naming my animal Reiki business, so that stands out. Do my guides have any messages? Suggestions, yeah, symbols. Look at different, like what the Illuminati does. Look at symbols, animal symbols, not necessarily Reiki symbols, but Reiki symbols. Just symbols in general. See what fits with you. Yeah. Yes. Metaphysical symbols, any type of symbols. Symbols are going to give you some idea. It's going to take some time to fully get the right name for it. Yeah, it's tough. You might need to make it just generic where people understand it. But Well, I mean, the symbols will give you an idea for a real name. Let's put it that way. You don't want to make it too complicated, as you know. Um, you might want to call it like the name of a symbol and then animal reiki or something. Like energies together, energy links, energies together, something like that. Vibration, rainbow, uh, whatever you feel. Let's see. I just need to check something. I'd like to. Okay, I'll leave you with that. 1 to 11. May I have some messages from my galactic family? Listen to. 1 to 11. Okay. Oh, I'm just reading everything else you said here. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, I'll look at that. I have a message from my galactic family. Okay, one moment. I feel, yeah, Yeshua's energy with you. He does protect you in astral. It does feel like you're doing a lot of deep meditation connections in astral. This is something I don't normally see. In astral, you're doing like a meditation, but you go into another astral plane. It's like you go into a room in astral somewhere where you feel safe. Feels like a lot of there's a lot of symbolism there of what is it? Buddhism, just a lot of Tibet energies. Like you go inside of a mountain, and then you go into a meditation, and yeah, this is a no, yeah, this is the astral message, and then you go into another part of astral where you do your secret work. So this is where you go further deeper into what you're doing on this planet. Now you might feel more tired here, more worn out, but it is essential. Now, even like what I'm going through is like, man, I'm freaking worn out. It's like I can't seem to get a break. It's like I'm ready for the marathon to be over. But yeah, you work in the background, as you know, clearing out a lot of this. Obviously, this world is so thick of intensity, and we're here to clear it out. So it's like you're clearing out time bomb energies. You're doing a lot of intense operations, as you can probably feel. So yeah, I mean, I tell you, when I pick up what you're doing, it's very in a good way. It's just very, intense, but quiet for obvious reasons. I'll leave you with that. There's probably more, but that's the gist of it. Vasco, any messages for me? I wouldn't. Let's see. But you have a lot of Venus connections, and we brought that up. I would ask about Venus or some kind of intuition or something you get from Venus. I don't know what Venus people look like. What do you feel is their society? There's some area there in Venus that you're connected to, which also connects to Anunnaki. Let's put it this way. See how I feel about that. Like when this world was being put together in the early stages, like the Anunnaki got called here. Now that doesn't always mean a bad thing, but it's like I feel like you're a part of their calling them to this planet. Not to be a menace, but obviously it's like let's do good things before the pain in the ass show up. But it feels like there's some kind of connection you have with that. Now, in your Venus connection, you were kind of middle range. You weren't like you were neutral, but you were neutral is like being a scientist's energy of open to anything, and it's just like Like connected to Anunnaki, bring him here, or part of it was you're definitely involved with it somehow. And it was like, just bring them here, even if they are a pain in the ass. This planet needs them. Let's put it that way. It's pretty, yeah. You don't really know what connect something like that. Any messages for girlfriend? She's been a fairy energy and angel for you on many incarnations. Because as you can probably feel, you've been through quite a bit in your incarnation cycle. She's actually been a spirit guide for you. And that's another reason why I have this connection. I might be able to connect with that. I think you can. Yeah, you've been through some pretty tough stuff, as you probably already know that. So that's stuff you're proud of right now, but realize the soul growth, I would not beat yourself up on it. Just that's how you grow. And if you make peace with yourself, that's where you know, it's like, yeah, you just face okay, I was a pain in the ass in this lifetime, but I've learned from it. I'm a better person now. The more you run away from it, the harder to heal. So she's here, she's connecting more to her. She hasn't had that many incarnations here as you have. So she's learning through your energies. And obviously, if you have not been here that long, it's a pain in the ass, because it's a pain in the ass if you have been, but she's connected to your guides, her guides, and sometimes like drives her freaking nuts. So I'm not sure if any of that's helpful, but that's the message I got from her. So okay, all right. Hopefully that's helpful. Yeah, that's all I got. So much love, everyone. Thank you for your support. Yeah, today's been, it's just energy wise. Yesterday was kind of hard. Today's been, I don't know what's going on in astral. I wonder, I don't know if it had anything to do with Facebook going down, because this has been a kind of a rough week astral wise. So yesterday I was completely zoned out. Today I'm kind of not. Yeah, it's just. Well, I'm hoping it changes on its way. So I felt a lot of Nordic energies around in a positive way. But today I feel like I'm getting more, taking a beating more than anything. So, jeez. I guess they're doing something right. I can use a vacation from all this. Vacation from the universe. People want vacation from their job, the planet. I'm ready to go, vacation from the universe. I think is efficient. I think this is all worth it. It's just, man, they're gonna go in overtime, kicking our ass. So, all right, much love, everyone. Neutron will be back. I don't think Neiman will be, but everyone else, I think it will be fine. We'll see. So, okay, all right, take care. Much love.